Okay, here we go. Good morning. Here we go. Another gap down. Below 657. The range is 652 to 660 now. Then we got the gap. All right. Apparently this is some abandoned baby setup. I don't know. That's what they call this. Okay, so we're about to be on the 30-minute mark. This is our range so far. On 659, 655. Bitcoin 65-minute chart. This is a downtrend forming here. It's pretty weak. Now the thing is over here, it's a similar look on the 4-hour on the SPY. We're just in a big range here. This is a new range right here. New range. The same range as before, but there's an upper range and then a lower range. It's one big range since last year. So that's really the thing here. We're leaving this open gap at 661 today. So that's the thing. The Qs is looks a little bit different, like it's oversold here. If we're gonna bounce, it's gonna be all the way up to here. VIX at 2660. Two days in a row, it's jumping. This is well, we gapped down yesterday and we sold off, especially right at the start of the meeting, all the way to the close, and then gap down. Yeah, everything's pointing downwards, but we may bounce until right now we're holding up above the VWAP, so it's really trying to do the same thing. This will probably act as a serious resistance point this morning. Bitcoin below 70K again is pretty wild. Jim Cramer is talking about Nvidia this morning going green, so it's pretty rough. Yeah, 661. See how the market reacts. Well, if it wants to get all the way up there, I haven't even looked at the options chain at all. 30-minute mark right now. So there's some 30-minute or breakout right here happening right off the close. Here's the break. So just grinding upwards so far, so no real entry point, no real setup yet. $6.59. 660, 661 are gonna be acting as resistance for now. And a retest of the VWAP would be decent to see how it reacts. Anything below that and below low a day, then down to 652, it's definitely doable. So it could go either way. Right now it's just a lot of uncertainty, like we were saying yesterday. It's uncertainty in the air is really the theme right now. Can't really predict what's going to happen on any given day right now. So the market is kind of acting accordingly by gapping down and then, you know, stagnating somewhat. Maybe hopefully it chooses a direction. Either goes higher or lower. Either way, I'm open to it. Hope we can get a good move before lunch, which is like 2 hours from now. That's what I'm looking for. $0 p.m. now. My account's $59.77. $59.77. Still, I'm tripping. Honestly, barely woke up like an hour ago. All right, we're at the 21 EMA. Blah blah blah. Price action is mostly meaningless. That's something I've learned. I love to pay attention to everything else, and then when the price action speaks to me, that's when I tap in. It looks constructive so far. Just slow grind up. Let's see. We just get a slow grind up. I'm gonna I'm really looking for an opportunity to trade today though, because I've been trading for like 3 weeks now, taking like 3 trades. 2 of them they're all losses actually, and I had to reset my $50 account already once. So it is what it is, but that's what patience is going to look like. It's very slow, slowly, then all at once. That's how it works. Rounding out. Oh no, oh no. Trump just tweeted 7 times. Okay, hold up. I'm just looking at Twitter, I don't care. It takes money to kill bad guys. Hegseth doesn't deny Pentagon's $200 billion Iran war funding request. That's insane, bro. It takes money to kill people. Kill bad guys. Well, that's true, that's true. Hey, great. Bro, you're tripping. You're saying this is the market for swing traders? You're tripping. Don't worry about the chop on the daily chart. Like, what do you mean, bro? That's all that matters. If you're swing trading, the daily chart is really key. What are you swing trading for, like 3 days? Like, come on, bro. You're basically day trading at that point. If we're in a $30 range, is it considered swing trading? If you're swing trading with like a couple days inside there? I mean, technically, but I think we need to have a better trend in order to really capitalize on swing trades. Which means, like, you know, we need to consolidate for a while, long enough to break out with a lot of momentum and certainty, with low fear in the market, or high fear in the market, either way, to either direction, and then anticipate that leg. When the market breaks out all-time highs over 700, you can bet that it's gonna run 5-10% in a pretty consistent manner compared to how it has been moving, just gapping up and down just randomly. Can't really swing trade that. Like, you just look at these past few days. I mean, I don't know what kind of swing trade you can do. It's not really justified, in my opinion. That's why I'm here day trading. I'm looking for scalping, just very specific opportunities, very specific type of candle setups. Really the kind of trading I'm doing is just candle by candle. So it's like a combination of candle by candle type of strategy with with you know, just like a momentum. Momentum and scalping. I'm not really looking at like liquidity traps or like liquidity sweeps. I'm really just looking at basic support and resistance and sentiment, and then, you know, the candles are really the candles will signal when there's trades available. Right now on the 1 minute chart, we're getting a breakout candle. It's a new high day over 659. One minute candle close above the high of day. Does it hold? There's still 3 minutes on the 5. There's not a ton of room to the upside though. No. Okay, we give the 1 minute candle up. Sentiment gauge is on reading extreme fear, number 16 out of 100. Okay. The market's not going to go higher until the billionaires are buying the dip, like Elon Musk, like all the insiders, all the Congress members, all the politicians, until you get Peter Thiel, all the tech bros, and you have to get people like Einstein Wall Street telling people to buy the dip on his Instagram story, and you need Jim Cramer to be calling for correction. As soon as we see all those things happen, which in the next week we might see that, then the market will go higher. Then we'll go to 670. Then we'll go to 690. And then in 2 months from now, the SPY will be over 700. By May, June, by the end of the June, definitely the SPY is going to be over 700. We're going to be at like 710, 720. That's going to be new all-time highs on the market. Well, that's my speculation. We may sell off, we may correct in between now and then. But I do think we'll be at a new all-time high in a couple months. Just about the second quarter. June, July. For now though, it's uncertainty. Uncertainty, that's why we gapped down 2 days, 3 days. 2 days in a row. Just a patience game, really. I don't know. I don't understand why people saying this is a swing trading market. I really just disagree with that. It must be something that they heard from someone else. Yeah. Nice. Rivian gets some upgrades. Uber partnership with Rivian, some $1 billion to put autonomous taxis. There we go. I'm telling you, Rivian, Lucid, I said it the other day, they're going to be 100 baggers in my portfolio over the next decade or two. It's going to be massive. And that's not even to mention Tesla. Tesla's slightly different though. We're looking at Tesla like it's the Microsoft of the 90s. We're looking at Tesla like it's the Google of the 2000s. That's how I look at Tesla. Offering hedge funds a way to short private credit. That's nuts. The private credit squeezes. Liquidity squeezes nuts already. The only way they can make their money back is by shorting themselves. Okay, retesting the VWAP here. Let's see if it's gonna hold the VWAP. It's a retest of the opening candle, basically. Almost. Pretty decent spot there. Looking kind of weak here. Still at the VWAP. High day. VWAP. See what it does. Below the VWAP. 657. Pretty flat on the day. It's like actually really flat so far. Oh, good. Market's not too happy with whatever's happening. Market doesn't seem to like it. Okay. Mhm. 656. Okay. Failure is an option here. If things are not failing, you are not innovating enough. Elon Musk quote. There we go. Okay, so it's the opening print. Nice pump. Back above VWAP. Okay. Interesting. Back above the VWAP. Okay. See how long it lasts. Chart is pretty wacky. It's ripping. Jim Cramer said very oversold. Oh man. 50 minutes ago. Yep. Back to high day. Nearly. 659. Back to the VWAP. Certainty. Back at the VWAP. It's not a bad spot for possibly an entry, but we kind of didn't respect it 15 minutes ago, so it's like, eh. And I would ideally want more confirmation on a direction. I would feel better entering on a close above the high day than at the VWAP here, given that we're still early. It's like an hour 10 into the market. We disrespected the VWAP shortly ago, and now we're kind of holding it, mounting it, which isn't too bad, but I don't consider that confirmation. On the 1 minute chart, we're literally going sideways, like in a real way. We're going sideways right now, so there's really no reason to enter a trade, even if it's low risk right now at the VWAP. It's no good reason for it. There's no real justification. Really want to see some direction on the day. If we go higher, we probably end up rejecting somewhere. But if we go lower, then it should be smoother. but right now it's more constructive. Oil going higher. The VIX is at 5.5%, 2650. Tesla down 3%, Bitcoin down 3%. Sitting right at the VWAP, literally. Indecision. Oh no. Well, still holding up above the VWAP. That's pretty good. Want to see a leg higher? Then let's do it. If we're gonna go higher, we gotta go all the way up to 661. At 662. $658. Elon Musk tweeted, "Be a dictator," referring to Grok's dictate feature. Dictation. Not holding up too well yet. Back to the VWAP. Super muted price action. Terrible. Price action is terrible. About an hour till lunch. Terrible price action, I'll say that. No trades at all. Still can go either way. Can go either way. All right. Oh man, that's crazy. QQQ 591. Bruh. Why is the stock market wolf calling me? Yeah. It's so annoying. People just spam you too much. Spammers, scammers. So annoying. People are really out to take your money. They're not out to help you. They're not out to teach you how to trade. They're not out to show you how to trade. They're really only there to sell you a dream, sell you something that sounds good. They want to reach out to the people who are less connected to them as possible to try to sell them their service or try to teach them how to day trade options or futures or prop firms and all this garbage. People need to learn how to do it on their own and spend a lot of time in the market on the charts, learning how to trade. And most people think that they know how to trade, teach people how to trade when they don't even make money trading. To be honest, most people who say that they know how to trade and sell a course, they're completely lying. They do not know how to trade. They're not professional. They're the exact opposite of what they say they are. And they might be a business person, but they're not a trader. They're not. They may be an investor, but they're not a day trader. Being a day trader is just a rare skill. It's not something that most people do. But it is something that has been happening for a long time on Wall Street and hedge funds. It's changed quite a lot over the past 10, 20 years. The past 5, 6 years, it's been completely occupied by scammers and by people who are just completely faking everything. And they do it for social media. They do it for attention on, and they make money from other sources. And they sell a bunch of stuff instead of actually doing. And even a lot of people may have came up during 2020 and 2021 and a lot of things like this with a lot of big opportunities in the market. But they still only learned to trade in the last 5, 6 years. They haven't been exposed to the market as much as they professional. Maybe they've back tested over that much time, but it's just pretty obvious that people who are, instead of going directly to their comment section, going directly to the people who are asking them and reaching out to them and DMing them and looking to help those people versus just having like some email list or some type of automation or some outsourcing that just takes away the authenticity of what they're doing. I just don't like that. Pushing towards a high day here, 659. Okay. Gonna get a move up to 660. There's high day right there. We touched high day by like a couple pennies there. Somewhat bullish. $6.62 calls at 54 cents. Not too bad. Low a days 33 cents on that contract. Not too bad, honestly. We're a little bit elevated over the VWAP though. Still mostly sideways. We got a little bit of rising volume, a little bit of increasing volume on this last few 1 minute candles, this 5 minute. Last two 5 minute bars, we got some increasing volume. But it's not that much. So we're at the 21. 21 on the one. $8.09. 5 minute candle closes right here. $6.59. It was pretty decent here. It's still that much. direction. All right, I just don't see enough momentum yet. Got about 45 minutes until lunch. Like to see something happen. nice mounted the VWAP, and then now it's going higher a little bit. Not too bad. The momentum is just not really there though. It's really not. Really couldn't go higher. No higher day. Yep. Momentum's not there. Unfortunate. I feel like I'm kind of itching to take a trade, but there's just nothing. So I'm not going to take a trade unless it really sets up. I mean, that mount on the VWAP is pretty good though, but I just don't like how it kind of swept below. Just not enough. It's just too much in the middle. Momentum is to the downside here, so this is really pushing up into resistance. So see if it can really go higher. If not, then we may end up lower by the end of the day. Right back to the VWAP. Terrible price action. Can we sell off and get a trade on that downside? Go all the way down to 652. Is really gonna be. This is a rising wedge type of setup. It's a bearish flag. We break lower, then probably gonna sell off a couple of percentage. Just seems like a setup for us to just go lower overnight, if not by the end of the day today and then tomorrow. maybe one of these days we get a big rally, but for now it looks like we're gonna sell off. $655, $652, most likely. That's what I'm thinking. Back at the VWAP. Yeah, it's terrible. 30 minutes till lunch. I gotta go actually get some lunch. I don't know what I should do. I need to eat some. Fuck it, the VWAP. Hopefully it doesn't stay like that all day. This price action is terrible. 30 minutes. The contracts aren't even really doable here either. These contracts don't make sense. Hold up. Yeah, there's a skips a strike for some reason. Why does it skip from the 655 put to the 650? That's crazy. Like totally skips it. I don't even. Something has to be. This doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. What happened to that? I can't even trade puts because it doesn't even show me any strikes between 655 and 650. That makes no sense. I've never seen this before. But it's not like that on other dates. Expiration. Yeah. Well, yeah. There's just this. I don't understand what I'm looking at. Okay. Well, I can't trade because, yeah, I don't know. I can't even. I don't understand that. There's no. It makes absolutely no sense why it skips 5 strikes only on this one expiration, which takes away my ability to take any trade. I'm so lost. That is insane. Okay. Yeah, I'm really confused. Thinkorswim, I don't know what's happening, man. So, I don't know. I guess that the SPY is just fucked up because on the SPY, it the 655 put is $1.10, and then it instantly goes to the 650 put for 20 cents. On the QQQ, the 589 put, there's a 588, there's a 587, there's a 586, there's a 585. It just makes absolutely no sense. I'm just really confused why. I just wish there was an explanation to why there's missing 5 strikes missing on SPY where I'm on the puts. It's just so weird. I just don't understand. I really don't. Like, am I the only one that sees this? Like, is this just assigned to not trade. It's the same way on Weeble. It just skips from the 655 to the 650 put for no reason. Never seen that before. I just don't get it. Because the market is just changing too much. They're changing the rules, they're changing all the contracts, they're changing the hours, they're changing everything in the market. It's really annoying. Like I don't want to have I don't want to have like minute long freaking expiration contracts. I just want to trade a 0 day contract for today's expiration that's not 20 strikes out. And I can't afford to get at the money contract. So those are my limitations. I can only trade within those and this. I'm basically excluded from being able to trade now for the rest of the day, even if I wanted to. I'm not going to trade the QQQ just because. So I'm just going to have to get up and try again tomorrow because this is like the worst price action I've seen in the, even though the past 3 days are just mostly sideways, this is even worse so far. Like we are literally on a flat line VWAP. There's there's nothing to talk about in the charts. The market's uncertain. It's going to go lower. We're going to keep gapping down. Probably going to say we're going to drop 5% a couple weeks ago. We're not even there yet. We're going to go lower. And then we're going to go higher. A couple months from now, we'll be at all-time high. But for now, it's just the market is cooked. Every day, Trump's going to keep tweeting stuff and everyone's going to be confused. No one's going to understand what's really happening. And they're probably not supposed to. They're probably just meant to be focusing on going to work and doing their regular, living their lives instead of actually trying to understand what's affecting them and the prices of things around them and how to make more money so that we can counteract that, which would be trading should be a decent way to do that. If we can make trading an income source. But for now, can't take any trades. It's just a lot of patience. Pretty frustrating looking at this 1 minute chart. It's like just so terrible. I'm not even going to stay here until lunch. It's just untradeable price action. So it's probably going to sell off by the end of the day down to 652. But I can't, even if I wanted to trade it, I can't because this SPY option train is all messed up. I can't be the only one to have no strikes between 650 and 655 on the SPY. So they're trying to scam you. They want you to trade some puts that are going to go to zero in like a couple minutes. I've done it too many times. So I'm just going to get off, go get some lunch and do something else. Trade tomorrow. So this is going to drop by the end of the day. So have a great rest of the day. Try not to waste too much time on the charts and on the screen. See ya tomorrow.